If you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 5th episode of season 2 of Anime Made in Abyss. So let's get to it. Let's go. Alright. Beloved. Fluffy one. Holy shit, his eyes. So for everyone, wait, that was pretty interesting. In the first time that we went into this village, it was said that we will never return like the same we were before, and I thought, okay, so everyone like becomes hollow in this village. If they try to leave the village, they become hollow. Like what? But maybe I misunderstood the lines there, because something that she said, maybe there's something like special about the village itself, something that the first expedition has found. You know, in the fairy tales, there's often this trope that there is some horrible magical place where it feels like you found something you were looking for, found something that you wanted, but in reality it was all a dream. Maybe it's something similar, but maybe without it being a dream part. Also interesting how Beloved had such blue eyes, but his Hollow has such red eyes, so complete opposite. In any case, I immediately forgot what I was talking about. So something that you want, you find in this village. For Nanachi, it's Mitty. She wanted to see Mitty again, but I'm sure she didn't want to see Mitty in this kind of form, though. She wanted to see Mitty as a girl. Like, I guess since it's more realistic and it's not an illusion. You just get something that's more like, okay, concealment. I'm just thinking, and then when you get it, you're kind of content with it, and something shifts inside of you, and you become like part of the will. Let's see. Well, that was also interesting, right? The flower petals falling and just nameplates also falling. It seemed, if I understood correctly. Oh, that beautiful beast again. Turbinite dragon. So it's very interested in Reg. It looks magnificent. Holy shit, nice block. Wow. But he came from here, and so he probably knew how to deal with dangers here if he survived for some time. That's like his hand, but much bigger. So was his hand made by design taken from these guys? His belly button looks so much better now. He's Does it change location? Also, this is also Unusually active. Huh? That's the explanation. I was like, this is confusing, not scary, and this is was something nice actually to protect them from the beasts. Maybe he's like, I don't know, interference units. Yeah, like I just was one gonna say he's very similar, right? So they were placed by humans. Yeah, I think he just implied that he didn't know. I feel like he said they can't cross layers because it's not like in their program, but Reg has freedom that they don't have. Maybe. Goo. Is she also from the expedition? The chef. That was cute. I'm kinda happy for the captain. He's just chilling now. I don't know. She's also wiping the table with a hollow, or am I like seeing things? Mm, that's exciting. 50%. It's like many words have several meanings. One is maybe the one that's more often used. She has good memory. What is going on? What is she doing with Ma? Wiping the table with her? Do group. She's descending though. She'll have to ascend after that. Although they said it's okay in the village. Maybe that's where Vueka is actually. Of course she goes there, like immediately. Okay, so she should be fine when she ascends. That's what I'm getting. The same ones Vueka was touching. So she probably... Mai's scared. Because it's like the same that she had to go through. I don't know what, like, Ma doesn't have gender problem. Like. Kachimaya? Yeah, she is. So we found her. We found where she is. Inside of the eye, how they called it. Why the poor girl is here? I need an explanation. Is she cold? Also, like, is it warm in there? She doesn't have any clothes. Yeah, she doesn't seem to be a hollow, right? Ah, so Voeka is short for her name, actually. Why are you trapped there? Sticky place. Rika is so excited. So she knows about Reg as well. Poor Ma looks so... Signal, probably from this, like, black thing is coming out from her. Oof, I'm scared of that backstory if they show it. The expedition wasn't even that big. They had a pretty small group, but there are a lot of hollows in this. I don't think she is a bad person. And she said she was opposing the creation of the village, and the creation of the village was horrific, so... Wait, so we just freed her? She's not sealed away anymore? She's free to go? She's so big. So there are like pretty strong physical effects when hollows of the village go down here. Interesting. It's the same as what regular human children get when they start like descending in the abyss, also throwing up, right? She got clothes from somewhere? Wait. Luring? Her hairstyle looks so cool, I like it. Probably something scary. She liked Belaf, I remember, when when they were both humans still. And she really connected with that small girl from the tribe. And that girl, she isn't, well, if we assume that's Princess of the Hollows, Faputa, she is not living in the village. Oh, so Nanachi is here now? She's just chilling with Mitzi? But Nanachi is already a hollow, so what's gonna... Yeah, okay. He is interested in Rico? Pilaf really snatched a really cool form. Sold? But what is the point of buying something if you give up yourself? Then you don't have yourself. So the highest value. He's eating her. What the Holy shit, Mitty, what the why is she here? Why is she still suffering? What is going on? How? I mean, he created Mitty, had her born. Ah, that's the explanation. It's a reproduction. He even reproducted a soul? We saw her in the shot with short hair in the opening. Half of your innards? That's probably the end of the episode. I wonder, like, is he gonna eat that? If he gets it, is he gonna eat that? That is very curious. And you see, we saw Beloved before as a human, right? We still going to see what happened in the past. But so we can assume that expedition did something to create this village. The origins of it were horrific, and now they are living in it and chilling in it. But they are now so detached from their human past selves. You see how Beloved is acting. Obviously, not just like a human boy or man would act, right? And I'm curious, what's he gonna do? Like, if she gives him, for example, two of her like eyes or legs, it's horrible. Is he gonna like eat them like he was eating meat? Um, and why? It's just like for sustenance, for food. Is that what he gets from it? Like the human child, especially tasty or satiating, its value is so high for eating or something else. This is what interests me, but also so. Beloved and the captain, they were for the creation of the village. They were ready to do something horrible to create this village, from what I understood from the dialogues in these episodes. And Vueka was against it. Maybe it was also harming. Let's say that's Faputa. I'm pretty sure that's how. I'm not sure how they saw Faputa or Faputa. She really connected with Vueka. It seemed like from the little scenes that we saw them in, and she wanted to go with Vueka. But then we see that she is living outside of the village, but she's kind of revered as the princess of the Hollows. She's kind of respected, I feel like, though she doesn't follow their rules, so she doesn't, I think, like accept the village, so to say, and the rules of the village. While Vueka is even like banished and trapped there, somehow surviving. She's still human. What does she eat? do they bring her food? Like, how does that work? Okay. So the poor thing, she was here. Like, I'm just thinking how she had to suffer when she was a child before she boarded this ship. And then she even says, when she said, like, I was greedy, I feel like she was talking just about her desire to get away from, far away from that life. I don't think that was being greedy. So she was kind of gaslighted into thinking she's a bad person. That's what I'm getting from it so far. Her morals kind of should be closer to mine, so I don't think I would find her a bad person. We'll see. She, even now, like, she seems still very sweet, and I'm sure something happened between her and Belaf as well. Not really. Like, Belaf's form looks really cute, and was he also, like, on the ship, was he also talking something like about value of people? He said it's in your eyes, with like your spirit, your soul is in your beauty. He said beauty is in your eyes. So he was trying to kind of cheer her up and also showing his values. So it's really peculiar. I can't wait I'm pretty sure they're going to kind of show us what happened, how this village came to be, and well, she already said it's going to be horrific, so I'm already scared, but I'm really curious. And well, Nanachi made her choice with Mitty. So Mitty is an interesting case. He said that he used somehow his body to reproduce a perfect copy of Mitty. The real Mitty was already annihilated, and it felt like her soul was free. But now we realize that she was copied along with her soul, so she still didn't rest. She's still here and suffering because of it, just being reproduced, copied from well, not from nothing, from the parts of his body, but still, like, how does that work again? That is quite peculiar. I guess they gave us an answer, but it's still confusing. And then Nanachi made her own choice to kind of sell herself. So what does that mean? She's just sleeping here forever. Is he going to kind of feed on her as well, on her energy? Like, what does he have her for here? He accepted this payment, probably thinking that he is going to win something from it, right? So what is his benefit that he is getting from Nanachi? Just her sleeping here? I don't think so. So... And then we already saw Rika in the opening with the short hair. That's why, like, there are some spoilers in the openings. You have to be careful with them. But let's use it as a clue. So she probably buys back Mitty and Nanachi from Belaf. But she still has her eyes. Well, hopefully her eyes and legs are going to be with her. Like, half of the intestines might be a better choice. It's like giving, what do people usually like say, liver? Is something that has a lot of value, something like that. If the surgery is painless and if she still lives after that, I guess that's the best option out of what he has given. Maybe she finds some other alternative. If I don't have a big gold coin, I can bring a lot of bronze or metal coins, and it would in the end be the same value, one gold coin and a lot of bronze or metal coins. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe she finds instead of this gold coin part of her, maybe she finds a lot of these bronze metal coins. Yeah, another very interesting episode. So we have one left for this month. And we'll just see, I suppose, what happens. I feel a bit like there's mist in my head after watching this episode, so I don't have maybe as much thoughts, assumptions and conclusions as with the previous one. So I think we'll just end this for today, and I'll just clear my head and watch the last one for the month. That will be the 6th one. So please share your thoughts on this episode, without spoilers of course, in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and see ya!